Hey guys, welcome back to the Elf here. Let's get into some cards and see how you're doing. I hope that everything is going swell. I do have some monitoring spirits, so that makes me kind of feel like this is more of a touch and go. So I'm gonna have to just, be versatile and try something new. But yeah, welcome back. I hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing more than fine. It's so interesting, the energy that gets poured into this portal, because in the last video that I posted or didn't post, I think I posted it, had to do with a sister wound. But there was a remark regarding a sister wound, and then I ended up having that. So it's like, be careful what you preach for. Be careful what you prophesize for. Because be careful who you're talking to. Because let's say I'm telling you your business, it could be that the echo of the mirror effect on that is going to have such an impact. So that just goes to show the power of your manifestation and you truly uprighting your magician energy. So congratulations on your starseed energy coming into your starseed alliance. Wow. Welcome to the SEA. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're on this channel, we're using elemental cards. We're using, hi there. Okay, we're using runes. Now we're going to be using dice, connecting to the Tower of Babel. We're also connecting to a deity of spring-like promiscuity called Oestra, or Ostara, Oestra. And we're working a lot with the fire rites. So there's something about this, something about the cube something. So this is either you go to therapy to fix your stuff, or you're advancing so much that you don't need therapy, but you're leading yourself into an area where a therapist would have led you, either way. So okay, okay, that's good. Is everybody ready, or everybody settled? Okay, let's call in the angels and guides of the highest, purest lights. Let's call in all races of the human race and be open to galactic diplomacy. Let's be thankful for the development that is happening in all of our chakras. Let us ignite our hearts. Let us speak to our star sisters and brothers. Let us be open to the way other beings and life forms look like. Let's be open for miracles and for the celestial, etheric unveiling of the income of the upgrade of the third dimension on a massive scale here on this planet. Okay, I want to say thank you to all of God's secret weapons, and may they feel the blessing of the exposure of having a more lively group of trustees in this life, as well as remaining private in the sense that is preferred, but also wishing for all of those introverts to be brave enough to ask for guidance. You know, too much ego is never a good thing. Okay. Yay. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so we do have some masters here. We have some spiritual ascended masters here. So we're really looking at someone who is able to come in and accept a higher function and to create a higher function. So I'm getting Saturn energy, big Saturn energy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just kidding. I'm getting chills. This is truly like the supernova energy that's coming in, which is an Atlantean high tech big boss energy. And then I come from a lineage of Lemurian energies. So let's connect the dots, shall we? Can we just get into that? Okay. And then okay, cool. Well, congratulations on your curious and beautiful spirit. You do have a really nice nature in the ether on this plane and in other realms. So your rainbow selves and your future selves are thanking you for your level of collaboration and your level of I'm not gonna, that's so random. Okay, but what I was going to say was the Lemurian codes. Okay, so we're talking about the Jesus Christ consciousness. We're talking about religion here. We're talking about burning witches and wizards, and we're talking about banishing druids and energy workers, and we're talking about the shame of our age, which is the complete, I guess, military governance of the mistake of the soul in a huge sense. So I'm just going to try to say it out clearly, okay? I'm going to speak it very clearly so that the information can come through and go through the respective parties and to go truly, just run. Okay. So that depressive stuff, the like, oh, this is not what I expected, just try to keep an open mind, okay? So we're going to get into the cards, yeah, but we're also going to go into like a little bit of a bum when it comes to Jesus Christ. So, don't be afraid. Just stay in the light portal, okay? We're not suffering any lethargic spirits here. You're not suffering lethargy, okay? So just be thankful for the fact that you're not in a okay. So no one's coming to attack you, but just grit up and light some sage and just be thankful and grateful, and we're going to open it up. It's just an observation that's coming through when it comes to Lemurian codes regarding the Jesus Christ consciousness. And this has to do with this has to do with really big codes of enlightenment. So if you're, I'm not even going to say that. Let's not waste our time. Let's just get into it. Okay. Lemurian codes. So when you look at the ovaries of a woman's reproductive system, it looks like a sheep's eyes, mouth, and we have iris here, okay? So this is a huge iris energy, which has to do with the eye of the soul, which has to do with the Piscean 2,000-year-old finalization of the cinematic firework ending of an experience that we're going through in this bottleneck of the transition of Piscean to Aquarian age, okay? And as we know, the sheep's eyes are rectangular in that sense, right? It's like a cinema screen. And when the sperm goes into the ovaries, in the eyes, that's where where the baby gets accepted or not into, at least that's what I've read. And Jesus was born in a stall, and there's a sheep there, or the lamb. I'm not going to call it sheep. And the lamb. So it's kind of like the innocence of the eyes of the lamb that gets to decide whether or not a baby gets born or not. And so many people, they just eat lamb at Christmas, and they've been drinking the blood of the wine. So drinking the blood, eating the lamb, and having the lamb being represented in a huge Lemurian sense, in a way that really confirms that we were experimenting in the Lemurian age, where there was not, I want to say, cross-pollination of species. Maybe that's a more fruitful wording of that, okay? If you go through MRI scans, if you go through the scanning of the body, you're going to find, and if you have an open third eye, you're going to find a lot of different beings, a lot of interesting beings, which I have. And it's just an interesting observation that Jesus Christ, it's not a bullshit story. You know, the moon isn't just floating like a balloon in space. It's resting heavily in a grid of geometric perfection and gravitational vacuum spin metric, forward isolated perfection. And then if you reverse it, you'll have incredible results from there. And going clockwise, there can be incredible results from there if you're respecting this dimension and this reality enough to simply practice linearity and practice layered thinking as well. So coming into that, like, oh my God, there are so many people that try to write the Bible and they messed it all up. But now we're really getting the clarity, It's like, why would there be a lamb inside of the reproduction system of a woman? And why would and this is Mary Magdalena that we're going to be working with, okay? Which is coming into this incredible openness of what it means to be a Frankenstein model of the Lemurian secrets within ourselves. We can appreciate at least some of that. Okay. So let me just center myself. I'm like on the edge here of something. And we're just going to check if there's anything that needs to be communicated at the last part of this segment, okay? Because some of y'all might be wondering, where is he going with this? Yeah, Jesus Christ is like the story of the innocence of the lamb that indicates the storyline of our creators. A scholar would call it irony, we're calling it divine. So just realize that you're a master manifester. So use this information wisely and feel no guilt, feel no fear around calling in the cosmic Christ energy and connect with this, with the Holy Spirit, with the story of the Lamb and Mary Magdalena who's coming in, and with Jesus who's a cool energy, and just respect the story that we've been in for so long and come in with reverence and like, yeah, these are the restrictions of the tail end of the contract of the Piscean age here on this planet. Okay. So we're calling in a resurrection, we're calling in some kind of like, tearing down the old Christian order of whatever, and we're really coming into truly just honoring the LGBTQ community, and we're also coming into really honoring the beauty of the silence of the lamb, which is not necessarily eating another person as a cannibal, but it's truly eating the body of Christ and drinking his blood and eating his body. It's more like spirit eating the fruit, the body of the apple and the juice of the apple, and then truly like grounding this understanding, like we're just grounding this information so that we could be so freaking secure and calm and like, oh my God, the fucking beauty of these Lemurian codes. Like, it's gonna help us relax into a new authority that is going to be incredibly intimidating for certain people, and that's when we need to just, ground it, and then we can open up for the, okay, if that's true, what else could be true, and then just figuring out like what's coming in the aftermath of that understanding. Okay, let's just get into some cards and see how you're doing. Thank you so much for listening to that bit. I hope that you can send this video to anyone who would benefit from this message, okay? Anyone who is in a, I don't know, position to actually do something about this information, because obviously I'm not doing stuff like that, but feel free to send it to key people that would actually take this information and spin it up and actually blast it through the collective, so it could become like a thing for people to really come into like globally, do that. But of course, just I recognize that I don't have a need for exposure on a mass level, but I want to, yeah, okay, I want to help out. I want to be on this planet to help out. Okay, open heart, connecting all of the chakras. All right. Thank you to all women for the secret sacrifice and the incredible devotion to create life, for creating a union with men, and thank you, Mother Earth, for expressing yourself in incredible ways where divine union is happening all across the sexes, as we're moving into a landscape where there's going to be an incredible smoothie blend of genitals, and we're going to really come into acceptance of the beautiful, unimaginable past from which we came from. Am I gonna be blocked for this? I don't know. Like it's quite PG, right? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about you. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Okay, so 2020 vision, clarity, and the Emperor came up. Yeah. So we got some. Yeah, don't worry about it. Wait, I wanna make it casual. I wanna make it fun. Okay, so we're gonna pull out a couple cards. Don't stop. You're an angel. More protection and money needed. Okay, keep doing it and doing it well. Breaking bread with the divine. Smart seem crazy to dumb. Prophetic. Yeah, these are the cards that. Okay, these are the cards of our lives. I sound like Spock. Okay. Somebody's triggered by your authenticity. Just let them look. Yeah, it might be sad for you. It might be sad for you, but just try to this affirmation. My dreams are incredibly organized, and I'm being guided by aliens and benign beings of the highest lights. I am moving in the right direction regarding my dreams. I can handle anything that is placed before me, in front of me. I can handle it. And then you've got some suitors with some hidden feelings. So there's a little bit of, I guess, I want to say manipulation going on with that. Hashtag divine, hashtag ups and downs. And then AEWF, what is that? Yeah, so all of the elements, maybe as the magician, as you're coming into your manifestational abilities, try to grid up. Yeah, okay. There we go. Monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, just your sorrow is incredibly valuable. So just drink your tears. They're actually more therapeutic than any therapist. You're crying your own medicine to ingest so that you can suck the genius out of your own tears, which is a sovereign aspect. Okay? Yeah. And it's really helping you love what you're producing. I'm breathing in air right now, but what is happening at the outer leaves of the upside down tree of my lungs? Well, there's sort of like this reversal breath opportunity here for the ascension mind to capitalize on, especially when it comes to inspiring people to breathe even deeper and to find more meaning in the breath. Like, you're not necessarily breathing in the air around you. The air around you is kind of also benefiting off of you. And you're breathing in your own energy in the name of oneness. So it's like the melting of the matter breath. So the melting of the matter breath constitutes that you're open to the possibility of moving through matter, which is an incredibly elemental energy, which truly has to do with opening your third eye, seeing elemental beings after having gone through the initiation, of passing through the security of animals, wild animals. Okay, I love you too. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Queen of Wands. Take care of, remember that you're incredibly influential, and that, but you also need to take care of your body. Okay, let's get a storyline here. Okay. Fine. Yeah, let me just challenge you for a little bit here. I'm sensing a little bit of micromanagement versus resurrection. Heracleon. Decide. Trying matters. Not trying doesn't. So tap into your Achilles, tap into your bravery, and yeah, only you can fully understand what you're going through. But I'm just gonna tap into the quantum and channel for whoever wants to listen within the brackets of dignity. Okay, so this could be some of the people that they think they own you. So there's some, yeah, they're gonna either, okay, is this you? Oh, it's you. Okay, so you're gonna stop fighting certain habits, because you know that there's some stuckness when it comes to toxic habits. It's like this, could be drugs, could be alcohol, just depleting you, and but it's like you're leaving it behind for someone. And you're gonna reach this incredible enlightenment pretty soon. And even if it's just in 10 months, or it could be sooner, it could be in 10 minutes. But there's this energy of you're going to stop fighting something or someone. It could be your habit. It's like you're breaking free. Again, with the Saturnial energy coming in, so it could be dad issues, or it could be some restrictions that are made upon you. But I see towards the end, you're going to actually be comfortable standing up for yourself, and you're going to be comfortable fighting people on what seemed to be their turf for a very long time. But now it's like this question of, when do I start fighting back? And then hopefully, Spirit will recognize that this is the correct response, because there's no arrogance, there's no toxic ego in it. It's just divine anger, divine rage coming through. And this really has to do with the Seven of Wands. Faith, the Sylph. Let me read about Faith, the Sylph. She's coming in to help. Yeah, acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, discernment. Inertial flight, so inertialess, which is completely unstuck, not bound by momentum or accentuation or mass or space or anything. So it's like, yeah, okay. But sometimes elementals can be a little bit of a shadow work aspect, but feel free to connect with her. Okay. Her name is Taitin, Taitin. She's a sylph. Sylphs are they're airborne, but it's more like they're born out of the waterfalls and the trees and all of that. All right, we can call in the sylphs. My windows are locked, but if you ever want to talk to the sylphs, you could do this. Okay. So these 1, 2, 3 fingers are going to be thrusted into the palm. And these 3 here fingers are going to be, tapped down as one finger is pointing up. And my elbow is kind of like that. So it's, and then from here we go, and then the other one, same procedure. All right. 16. Okay. Interesting. So you're in a very like Empress type energy for some of y'all, maybe ready, or like very, it's just talking about being very fertile, being very, very, very fertile. So, and the Glancoom, okay, let's just check what he has to say real quick. I think it was 62. Interesting. Okay. So there's, maybe somebody's watching this and they're having sex with someone. I don't know. But, just have fun, guys. But, okay, new storyline, or should we just wrap it up? Okay. I don't want to have any negative influence on anyone. So I noticed that the information that was provided in the beginning of this video was a lot, and it's got, just remember to be humble, okay? To allow for that crown chakra opening and working with the purple flame, working with that purple color, and tapping into your bravery, and don't say sorry for standing up for yourself. Confirmation, okay? Our job is to show up with love, but this healing the sister wound and healing our, I guess, emotions around how the world is treating us and how the world is set up, and like expressing that justified anger towards the way things are and the way things have been. Of course, spirit understands that, but just remember to just be mindful that you're allowed to have a lot of, divine wrath, divine anger. You're allowed to have it, and it's okay to play it out. And if you don't, it could turn into some physical ailment. These are big energies that are organizing contracts. So try to go with the flow and practice the art of divine detachment and focusing in on the Hierophant, grounding. Okay. So we're dealing with a paradigm shift here. We're dealing with a light worker shift here. So, yeah. So it seems like a lot of our guides are now being circulated. It's like when you're playing volleyball and there's, some people on the bench, and or when you're just on a team and you're circulating, you're swapping places, and some of those entities are breaking cycle or moving into the Agarthan frequencies, and or some are moving into the more of the celestial frequencies, and it's all accepted by us. Okay, it's all interesting. So just yeah, I could always just in the future I could offer people to help them hire their guides to figure out, okay, I want out of this list of 40 different guides, I want to figure out which ones are going to be the best for me for the last 3 years. Like if you're extremely like Virgo oriented, then you would want to plan ahead. You would be open to that kind of stuff because you're patient. You love repetition. You love yourself. You love the things that you love, and you don't judge yourself for repeating them and practicing them and becoming proficient, becoming a genius, and becoming of service to others, and becoming a visage and someone to, uh, either look up to, obey, criticize, or love, or anything else for that matter. Okay, I'm sensing that we're done here. Thank you so much for being here, for coming here. Please hit the like button and share this video with anyone that you think would benefit from it. No pressure. Do whatever you want at all times, forever and ever and ever. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.